It's Monday. We living our life like it's golden.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy
That's
Monday,
right
everybody.
Monday.
Thank you so much. It's Monday. Can you believe this? It's like we just
Another
did this
one.
yesterday.
I know. It
We
loops
start
right back
counting
around,
Mondays,
baby.
we're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. We keep counting the Mondays now.
I know.
Because that's telling on us. That means that's our age. Like, what?
I said, what's up with that? What's up with that? But we here. We did it.
We did it. We done been around a whole week.
Yes.
Woo! A whole 7 days, and we are back.
Around the sun and back.
Yes. Hello to everyone. This is Oria's O'Shea podcast. And baby, what a week, right, Tish?
Oh, absolutely. And here we are yet again, and we are so grateful.
That's right. Yes, we are. But we have such a fun and full-packed podcast tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And for those of you who are joining us, we want to say thank you. And those that you keep joining, and girl, my little, y'all, I see y'all subscribers, y'all inching up, y'all doing a little something. I'm trying to get to we're trying to get to 200 now. We don't pass 100 now.
All right.
Last time I checked,
celebrate the milestone.
We trying. So I need you guys to share, tell your friends and family, and it's free. Please subscribe, because we're building it up. That's what we're gonna do. Because we got to get the word out. So I am a really driver with Oria's O'Shea. I'm the CEO of Oria's O'Shea, and I have products. I'm a cosmetized barber instructor. I used to have salons, and I had my own school, and I taught public school. Hey, Lovey. Hey, girl. Thank you for joining. And I'm here to tell you, I know everything that begins with H and N and R. And when they say, how you know everything? I said, because I lived it. I witnessed hair growth. I witnessed people hair falling out. I witnessed over bleached. I've done a little bit of everything. And then a lot of that stuff I've done to myself. I witnessed people who don't drink water, water, and their hair falling out. And you ask them, when the last time you had some water? When the last time you checked your medication? Oh, it could be that. And I ran across some ladies this weekend at an event that I attended. And I asked them, I says, so are you drinking enough water? And one lady looked at me and she says, water? What water got to do with it? I was done.
Wow.
I was done.
So,
yeah.
So,
Yeah. She said, what water got to do with it? Huh. Okay. Keep not drinking it. I'll see you on the other side. Because this is crazy. You're not even just for your hair and your skin. You need water just to live. Let's just, how about that? Let's just start right there. So, just, when I'm talking about healthy hair, I let people know that it's not just about, we're talking about just having a conversation about hair. We having a conversation how to make it healthy.
Yeah.
We can tell you topical. I can stay on here all day long. Tish can tell you she rock her vitamin brand. I have my topical brand. We can talk about that all day long. But we have a podcast to tell you, to help you, to educate you on just the basics.
Yes.
Just the basics. Just taking care of the basics. Understanding we done been through my journal. And I want to thank you guys so much for purchasing my journal. You guys are really purchasing. Thank you. I appreciate it. But we are going through this journal, baby, every month because I didn't even realize I had it in me until I started writing it. And I'm not talking about the products. I'm talking about what you can do for yourself. So when you sit in the stylist chair, you can be educated. So I want to thank you guys every Monday night, those that join us. I really appreciate you, and I'm hoping and praying that me and Tish, over 50 years of experience and just pure knowledge, I pray that we're
Yes.
dropping nuggets for you so you can get a better understanding of your hair, your skin, your nails, because all those things is for keratin. Keratin is inside your body. It's the protein in your body
Yes.
that's coming out. So if you don't take care of what's in, what you
Right.
see on the
Yes,
outside is
ma'am.
what you put on the inside. That is
Hmm.
so true.
Yes.
So true. If you meet somebody that had problem with kidney disease, look at their
Mm,
skin,
mm,
look at their eyes,
mm,
look at their nails. They don't have white nails.
mm-hmm,
You because especially people, anybody that's on a dialysis machine, same thing.
mm,
Because remember,
mhm.
they gotta go and they gotta clean that
Yes.
whole system out. So guess what? Hydration, they got to put hydration. They gotta drink water. They have
Hmm.
to because they filtering that blood and cleaning that blood. They're not filtering water, they would
Right.
die. They
Right.
can't run water through you. You're gonna have to do that on your own.
Hmm.
So consider yourself blessed and highly favored that you don't have to go through that. But we have to stop you now to get you with better habits. So therefore, when you're moving forward, you have great habits, and we won't have to have these conversations when you get ready to hit menopause and your hair fall out and you don't know what to do. You're gonna know what to do now. And if you
Hmm.
are going through menopause, hopefully the information that we're giving you is going to help minimize that.
Yes.
But I can't stop it because it didn't stop me. I lost hair too. I lost hair, but I had a foundation over
Hmm.
15 years. So therefore, I was prepared because
Yes.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
Mm, mm.
So, with further ado, I want to introduce my girl, Letitia Allen Joseph. She is in the salon and she talked to people all the time about this. Oh, excuse my voice. I might be in and out because I'm still tired from the weekend. But
He was in the
she,
trenches.
so you can go to her and she can consult with you. Because I'm telling you, it's serious. If you serious now, I had ladies come up to me and I had put a whole kit. Matter of fact, I have a kit on sale right now that can start you on your healthy hair journey. All you have to do is go to ariazoshay.com and get it. This actually will be a wonderful Mother's Day gift. I have the shampoo, the conditioner. I have the Oh My Scalp treatment drops that
Hmm.
Tish carry her salon. I have the
Hmm.
Oria that you can use not only for your hair, but you use for your whole body. I have my smell, hair, and sheen deodorizer. Even got a sample of my goat milk soap in there. Silent so you can smelling good. I cover it
Got the
all. I put
works.
it
He's got
all
the
in there.
works.
I did, and listen, it's a excellent price because if you to buy that all separate by themselves, it's over $150.
Hmm.
Period. So you need to jump on that. But the thing about tonight, we so pumped and excited because we have a lot of stuff to share with you, and we're gonna have some fun with tonight. But like I said, I want to introduce Tish because Tish is holding it down. She is educating. She's educating everybody that sits in a chair how to take care of your hair to make it healthy. Not let's pin it up, let's cover the bald spot, let's figure out how we can get this front light so to protect the style that you can leave in for the 6 to 20 weeks. No, we don't have those conversations over here. And if
Hmm.
you're that type of person, if that's what you want to hear, this podcast is not for you. We're trying to educate you on how to take care of your scalp and how to make your hair grow. That's all we're
Yes.
here to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, my girl Letitia Allen Joseph in Tyrone, Georgia, that's where her salon is. You need to go check her out. And she's going to introduce herself. But, well, before we do that, wait a minute. And like I said, Mother's Day gift, this right here. Hold on, wait a minute. This right
What you up
here.
to?
Wait a minute, I got to get it. I got to get it. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I thought I downloaded. Maybe I did. Oh, yes, I did. For Mother's Day, ladies, you need to go get some of this right
Uh-oh.
here. Because I have the 17-ounce jars, but you got to yeah, you gotta see this right here. It's moving a little slow. What is it doing? Come on with the high speed. Right there. So as you see, the sale ends tonight. I need
Ooh.
for you to get your 17-inch. I don't know why it's okay. Hold on. You need to get yourself some of that right there. Some of
Yeah.
that. Get that right there. The big jar. I was talking about
Mm-hmm.
the jar. The jar. Get the jar.
Get the job.
Let's play it one more time so you can really see it. Can y'all see it? The
Oh
jar.
yeah.
That's it. That's
Uh-huh.
the jar.
Mm-hmm.
That's for
The job.
$80. It's almost like you're getting a jar and a half free. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
yeah, you got, but it's trying to do its thing. Let's see, one more time. Let me click on it one more time so you can see it real good. For those that's on Instagram, you need to go over to YouTube so you can see that. Yeah, 17 inches. I mean, 17 ounces. 17 ounces. 17 ounces. 17 ounces. I only do it once a year. It's a limited edition. You need to go to Rizzo Shade tonight. It will be going off. It will be going off sale tonight. It's regular price. I don't know if you got $89. I don't know. I can't even. But I'm just telling you. That's what the jar look like. The jar is beautiful. Did you see the jar, Tish?
I did. I did. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh,
The
I'm
perfect
tired.
size. And it lasts.
It is beautiful. It is just beautiful. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Well, all right. Let's get us back here. All right. Okay.
We
Here
are
we go. All
back.
right. There we go. So, yes, we are.
Okay.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Ooh, I need some more sleep. Oh, before Tish come on, I want y'all to know, as you can see, I am white. You know why I'm white? Because this is going into 5 weeks. This is going into 5 weeks.
You got your own
I haven't
halo.
taken my hair down. Yes, yes. Look at that. But I'm real though. This is from volume, and
That's
we're going to talk
real.
about volume after Tish. After Tish, we got a public announcement tonight, baby. Tish is going to tell us the public announcement. But I'm gonna let my girl, she bad. She's gonna tell you about herself, tell about the salon, and then we're gonna have a good night. We're gonna have a good night.
That's right.
I promise.
That's right. Another
Great
fun
night.
night. And
Yes, we are.
thank you so much for that amazing introduction, Miss Maria. I love saying that. It brings out my Latin. Oh, I am truly grateful to be here another Monday. And thank you for that lovely introduction. It's always so lovely. Don't you all agree?
You're so welcome.
But my name is Letitia Allen Joseph, and I am the salon owner of Savvy Elite Salon, located in Tyrone, Georgia, where we've been servicing the community for over 9 years. I can't believe the time, but since
I know.
2016. And it's truly been a pleasure. It's been an honor coming from the Maryland, D.C. area. I told myself I was not going to do hair in Georgia. And I was like, I'm from the DMV. No, no, no. I'm not going to Atlanta to do no hair. But just like Maria's book, one of her books called Detours, one of her first books, you never know which way life is going to take
You
you.
sure don't.
Plug, shout out. Uh, but
Yes,
yes,
because I did a book signing remember in your
yes, you did.
salon.
Yes, you did for Detours.
I
And
did.
it's funny, like I said, the many paths that we have crossed together,
Oh wow.
Maria and I. So this is full circle here. But yes, there was a detour in my life, and ended me up right here in Tyrone, where I have been truly honored and privileged to be able to work in this area of some amazing and some beautiful people. And it's truly been a blessing. The clientele, the people that you meet, they're from everywhere, everywhere. And I had told God, I said, okay, God, you got to bring me my people. You got to bring me my people from the north, from the south. Listen, I got an eclectic group. Okay, you come here to Savvy Elite, you be like, I'm in a melting pot for sure, from the DMV to New York to California to Savannah,
Black, white,
Tennessee.
men, women,
Oh,
children.
yes. Yes, yes, yes. Arkansas. Listen, let me tell you, we have people coming. I have people coming from Arkansas to come and get their locks done. And I'm like, wait, there's a presence of us, Arkansas. They say, oh yes, you'd be surprised. So it's fascinating, the many people that come from word of mouth and referrals, and I'm truly grateful. So what I love to do is love on my people. So when you come and sit in my chair, you're gonna feel just that. And that's what little bit we try to bring to the podcast on every Monday night: the love, the passion, and the education. Together, Maria and I, with over 50 plus years in the business, we can share some pretty amazing things and some different occurrences and situations and circumstances that will
Mhm.
change your life. Because doing hair can be life changing, bringing
Yes.
awareness to the people. Because just like she said, the woman said, well, what does water have to do with it? Hmm. Just this little bit of education
That
and
is
knowledge, it can
scary.
take you a long way. So starting with the basics is empowering. It may sound simple to some, but for others, they're like, didn't think of it that way. So we're here to bring that knowledge, bring that awareness, because it is imperative that you have the understanding of who you are. Your hair is a representation of you. And
Right.
so when you walk through the door, what do they see first,
Mhm.
right?
That's right.
So you want to present yourself with how you want people to perceive you. And so if hair can be that expression for you, why
For
not?
you. That's
Why
right.
not allow that to be your
That's right.
expression? And so with that expression, you want it to be healthy, you want it to be clean, you want it to be fierce, sharp, you want it to be a part of
Mhm.
your personality, let
Right.
it be expressive through your personality. I went to the movie, shout out to the movie Sinners. Um, Amazing, amazing movie. I did go
Wow.
see it 3 times in one week.
Wow. What movie is this?
Sinners.
Sinners.
The
Is it
same
really?
producer, Ryan
Wow.
Coogler, that did Black Panther and
Ooh.
Creed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. However,
Sinners.
it was awesome.
You
But I'm
saw it
in the
3 times, Tish.
3 times, 3 times.
Wow.
Is that good? I've never done that. Never. It thumbs up. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. You did that, okay?
Wow.
So,
Wow.
but there was a young lady, as I'm coming through the restroom, and her hair was baby pink mohawk. A
Okay.
baby pink mohawk. It
Okay.
was the cutest thing. And I had to let her know. I said, I absolutely love your hair. It was adorable, but it was an expression of who she was.
Yes.
Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Grown woman rocking pink hair, baby pink hair, soft pink, side shape,
Mm-hmm.
natural texture in the top. I mean, she was working it, and I
Mm-hmm.
love that. Be who
Mm-hmm.
you are, embrace
Be
who
who
you
you
are,
are. That's
but
right.
rock it. Let it be healthy. Let it be
Mm-hmm.
fun. There's so
Yes.
many things, like I say, expressive things we can do with our hair, and that's what we bring to the table. I did a purple hair the other day, purple mohawk, blonde. It was just the works. You never know.
Wow. Wow.
You never know, but so many
You
people
never
want to be
know.
expressive,
You never know.
and you're like, let's do it. You got the confidence to pull it, let's
Mm-hmm.
do it. So that's what, I
Mm-hmm.
like to bring
That's
to my
it.
clients and vice versa. They know, it's like, okay, Tish, this I want to do. I'm like, okay, let's do it. If you come doubtful, we're not doing it. I need you to be confident
Right.
and walk in your truth.
Oh yeah, you
And
have to be confident.
you got to be
Mm-hmm.
confident. You can't be bashful. Like, I don't know what you think. That's not what we're doing. If you're not sure,
Mm-mm.
we're moving on. Because you have to be
That's
able
right.
to carry it. I can execute the
That's right.
look, but if you're not, bold enough to wear it, no, let's try something that you're going to be comfortable with. We're not taking you out of your comfort zone just because this is something that you want to do. So let's do it. But if you're not sure, we can wait. There's no rush.
Mm-mm.
However, it
Mm-mm.
is imperative that you express yourself through your hair. So why not get on a healthy kick? You know what? Let's get it
That's
healthy.
right.
Let's get it strong.
Let's get
We
it.
can,
Let's get it right.
we can do all the other stuff. The color can come
Mhm.
later, but let's
Yes.
get it healthy. I turned many clients down. I want to do color. I said, "Oh no, baby, you're not ready for that." Oh, you don't want to do it?
Mm-mm.
It's not that I don't want to, but your
Mm-mm.
hair is not ready.
Here.
And so if your
It's not
hair is
ready.
not ready, I'm not doing it. I'm not the type of stylist that's going to chase that dollar just because you want
Mm-mm.
a service that's going to cost triple the amount. That's not how I operate. If that hair isn't healthy, you're not getting it done by Tish. You can go somewhere else because I want you to be comfortable
Right.
rocking your look with healthy hair. You can't have all these colors and it's broken and damaged. Who is that look? That's a bad reflection on you
Mm-hmm.
and I. And I'm not having that. So if you want to take that hair to the next level, let's get it healthy. So then we can play with it. But other
Let's
than
get it.
that, that is my
Yes.
foundation. It's like Maria said, we gotta get this hair healthy. Let's start with the basics.
Yes.
This journal right here will help you get to that level. It is a step by step. Let's log it in. Let's talk about it. We have been on here
Right.
sharing, instructing you week after week. Now we're going into
Mhm.
the third, fourth month. Listen, we're serious. Okay. We
Yes.
want you to
We're
have
serious. We're
healthy
serious.
hair. It means a lot
Hmm.
to you and to us as the professionals to
Yes.
make sure that you're comfortable and that your hair is what?
Right.
Applauding you and representing you well.
Yes.
So I've said enough.
And the thing about it is, hey, Lisa. And
Hey,
the thing
Lisa.
about it is, the thing about it is, it saves you money. When you got healthy hair, you don't have to do all that to it. You be amazed. It's a whole lot you don't
Yes.
have to do when you got healthy hair. I mean, I didn't set out to do this for 5 weeks, but just so happened that is I'm good with it. And I still haven't
Hmm.
really taken it. I've taken it out and then I twist it back, then I take it, but it's
Looking
so
good.
because my hair is responding to it because of the preparation over the years.
Yes. Yes.
Because I've
Yes.
showed you. I listen, I ain't got no shame in my game. I done messed up. I done look here. Look at this. This is broken. Tish will tell you she got we're going to have to do the
Bonds. It's
embryo cut. Look at
bonds
that.
have been
Look at
broken.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, that stuff got to be cut off.
Hurts my little
But
heart.
because I'm not a bang girl, I'm not doing that. So now I got to do what's the next thing? I can twist it,
The
and
baby
because
creep.
the rest of this hair, that's right. The rest of the hair is nice and healthy and strong. But I just, this is that damage. The
And
porosity
the
is
fluffy.
gone. The elasticity is gone, which we're going to be talking about that tonight. As far as when you're getting a haircut, that's why we was talking about get your hair healthy, because
Mm-hmm.
when your hair is healthy, you can do all those things. You can get all those styles.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hello. Hello. Is that, and am I saying this right? Is it Zion story? Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
hello to you too. Oh, Michael. Oh, hey, Michael, and his son
Oh,
Zion. I see you. I see
okay.
you
Okay.
guys.
Hey.
So, but I'm just what me and Tish is talking about tonight. Like we're going to continue to talk about it, but I just want y'all to know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
What
When
you
we're
do?
talking about this healthy hair, let's Tish. We need to just go on and knock this volume thing
Hey.
out because baby, I'm already telling you this is 5 weeks. Okay, this is 5 weeks. We all okay. Tish got a chance to
The
share. She's
fun.
gonna share with you
Yes.
right now about volume. We're talking about the journal. So Tish, you go ahead. This is and we'll talk about that. We'll get back to this. But Tish, I'm gonna come off. I'm gonna take this off the stage, and you can go ahead and I'm gonna do better than that. Let's do this. Let's see play this. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Me and this internet tonight. Let's
What
see
you
what's
got?
happening. Let's see.
I am liking
It's
my
acting crazy.
consistent.
It's trying.
Shampooed it, applied it while I was in the
Oh
shower. You
Lord.
know how I do.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, this is what I got so far. It still has good moisture in it. It's retaining the water, which is what I love. And I used the brush to kind of slick the edges off.
So, okay.
Just acting
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm excited to see when it dries. It's not drippy at all. Got a nice consistency. I love the feel. So yeah, I'm a little excited to see what my volume is gonna do.
Look at
I
that.
put a little pin and a little clip in it to
Look at that
control it because you know
hair.
it'll be out of control
I
if you can't have clips
love
And this was
how
three, and
it,
that
everywhere.
was today.
yes, and
Three
I
hours.
love 3 hours, 4 hours later. This is what you
All right,
get
so
the whole day.
I
This
set
was
you up. So
shampoo
now
earlier.
we're looking at. Yeah, so now we're looking
Yes,
at you now.
yes, and my
Okay.
curls have retained itself. It's held its form and texture. I am a fan, honey. I said, okay, wait a minute, volume. You giving me, you giving me. It has, I've been
Oh
telling you
Lord.
I'm going to try it. I couldn't wait to try it. So I finally did my little
Yeah.
shampoo. I did
Yeah.
a little twist out with some glaze that was not my friend all the way. And so I said, okay, I got to rinse
Okay.
this out and try this volume. And I put it in while I was in the shower, shampooed it. I'm a shampoo in the shower kind of girl with that steam nice and popping. And when I applied it, of course, I can't see anything when I'm in the shower, but I know how to navigate, right? So when I get out and I
Mhm.
look, I said, what? The definition in the curl pattern was beautiful. Really, it really was. I said, I'm gonna have to step outside so Miss Maria can see it in the natural sunlight because I wanted to send her the video of me walking out into the light so you can get a good, clear um, perception of the depth of the curl pattern. It was
Mhm.
flawless. And it had a
Mhm.
nice sheen to it. It had a nice glow. I said, okay. So yes. And I got a little, like I said, a
Well,
little pin in it to hold it in and
right.
slide it, scoop it back. Cause I kind of like
Mhm.
my hair to kind of have an off
But
angle.
look
But
at elasticity. Look at how this is. Like I
yes,
said, it'd be 5 weeks on. Look
yes,
at this. Look at
ma'am.
this.
And
Now
I
this
didn't
one I
twist
took
mine.
out,
This
but
is
I'm
in
telling
its
you, I
wet
didn't
form.
think.
You twisted yours,
Wait, I
you know?
twisted mine. Look.
Right,
I told him at
right,
the look. Don't let these twists
right.
fool you.
I hope
And
can
it
they
bounced back.
see?
I was like, what?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
did.
Look at
Yes,
that.
look at that. It's popping back. Tish,
So
I
I'm
felt something when I was around. Other people had made, they had different products for natural hair, and same
mhm,
thing. But I felt like I was on something. I said, y'all wait till volume come out. Wait till
mhm,
volume come out. Look,
mhm.
watch pop back. What? And this is 5 weeks.
Yeah,
This is
that
Thursday would be 5 weeks,
listen,
and I still can rock
I
this.
got real shrinkage too. So this hair,
La, 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 la. And look how it's popping. And I
I
took
said,
this one out. Look, I took this
let me
out.
get my elasticity test on too.
What you talking about? Look. What? Stop it. Stop it.
So yeah,
Volume.
I'm liking volume, honey.
And it
So
feels so hydrated,
it
don't it?
does.
Don't it?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It feels really good. It's not oily. There's no buildup on my hair. I was like, okay, Miss Maria, you do have something going on.
I'm so excited. I am so excited.
Yes, I
And
am. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing, honey.
I'm so excited. Let me tell y'all why I'm so excited about this product. And I share this with Tish. I'm so excited because I've been showing people, and I have over the last month. I have been to how many states, Tish? 4 different
That's
states.
4. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've been advertising my little volume. And one lady, I had to put it on. I don't know if it's on Facebook. I don't know where I have it, but I got a video of her. And she says, "Look at the lady over there. Look at the lady over there advertising her product that she don't have." I said, "Okay, sister, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna do one better. You not getting it anyway until I say May the 1st. But now that you said that, so I've been showing people, and I have, oh my God, my email list. I've been sending, and we've been adding it to the email list. People are serious. It was like, look, I want
Where
it
is it?
first. May the 1st. So y'all have made me nervous. May the 1st. So what I did, now you know I'm not a chemist. I just know how to put things together. That's just what I do. That's when I was in the salon, I was a color specialist. I can put some colors together. I guess that transformed over to the Real Rocher, and now I'm still making products. But I had to pick up the phone and call the chemist and say, look, I gotta make sure my stuff is right because I put this together and it's working for me. Everybody's using it, it's working for them. The examples, the samples, and the testimonies is working for me. But I need to know, is this really working? Am I fooling myself? Is this fool's man? Tell me. So I got with the chemist. And you know why I got with the chemist? Because I get massive orders. I'm not over here trying to make 10,000 jars. Okay. I just want y'all to know. So I had to go and get backup for the backup. So when May 1st come and I put this product out, and I got so many orders that I can't handle, I'll be sending y'all email due to massive orders because people are telling people are calling me up telling my girl, you know the first is almost here. I don't need for you to remind me of that. I know when the first is. I know when May 1st is. Thank you.
Thirsty.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. But I got this. But I know what I can make. And after that, that's a wrap. Y'all not gonna kill me. So I went to a chemist. I should have did. I went to a chemist and they broke my product down. This is the honest God truth, right hand of Jesus. And I'm telling you, they broke it down and they said, look, if you need us, call me. I got you. So I'm waiting for the results. I'm supposed to get the results tomorrow. And I'm going and I'm gonna see if it's just like the ingredients I use, if it's just like what I had, and if it is, I got backup. Y'all not gonna put me out there. Y'all not gonna be talking about me. I got backup.
In my witches.
They be like, we ordering this, you don't even have it. Well, baby, I got backup. I got the chemist, and from the chemist, I can take it wherever I need to go, and I can get it mass produced. So you can bring it. But I'm telling you, hydration. Look at that water she drinking. Water. She drinking water, y'all. Water.
Yes. I've gotten so much better.
I need y'all to drink the water. Not we talk about the hair, but you need it for the skin too. I had a young lady tell me this weekend. She said, I don't know how they got on this age thing, and she says, "Well, how old are you?" And I just stood there. I says, "Well, how old do you think I am?" She says, "Well, you can't be no older than between 39 and 45." I said, "Yes, baby. Drink up." And one lady said, "Well, since you're doing all that, I'll give you 51." I said, "Woo, baby, the next time I see a one behind anyone, it'll be 61. Stop it. I'll take that too." Drink your water, people. Drink your water. I'm telling you. Exercise, take care of yourself. I'm not just saying drink water. You got to do other things too. I got weight that I got to get off. But I'm just saying, if you start with the basics, everything else will follow. It will. And this elasticity, the elasticity is not from volume. The elasticity is from my hair being in healthy condition. Because if it wasn't in healthy condition, just like we said, pop your skin. When you pop that skin and they stand up, you need water. Don't be no raisin. Because when we get ready to start talking about how to know the difference between cutting your hair dry and wet, you're going to hear this conversation again because that goes all into one. Yes. So that's why we're preaching to you right now.
Yes.
So absolutely. I'm here to tell you, don't be playing. So, but Tish, I'm loving it. I'm loving that you, because you and the other young lady, Donnie, she is because she has a shortcut. My friend Donnie, she has blonde hair and she loves her volume. I mean, those curls just sit right in, and people they run their hands through her hair and they're like, "Oh my God, how soft that is!" But they're laid. So May the 1st, May the 1st. May the 1st, you guys, I'm gonna come on and it's like you can go get it, but don't try to bombard me because baby, I got backup. I'm letting you know I got backup.
You gotta make them calls.
right here. This a phone call away. I just hit this joint right here. Boop. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all not gonna have me out there talking about me. Yeah, we ordered the product. That stuff really worked. Because once they get it, because they already know it worked. Because everybody walk around now, they might have even shampooed their hair
Just a
since I
little
put that
border.
one
Just
curl.
a
They hold on to they hold on to that one curl. They are waiting May the 1st. I got them all. I'm telling you, you used to see the emails. It's
wow.
like
That's
they've
awesome.
been waiting for me.
Yes.
They have been waiting. Look at Chantel. She don't came on here. She another one. Everybody's waiting on volume. It's coming. It is coming, baby. But Tish, what show them a little bit more? Let me see. I wish I could zoom in. Can I get a
Yeah.
little closer to
Listen.
you? Let me
See if
see.
your
I don't know if
video
I
is
can
working
get a little
because I
closer. I
was
don't
really
know.
pleased with the.
Let me see. All right, but I need to switch it though. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here pushing buttons now. You know, we don't need to be doing a
I
whole lot of
see.
pushing buttons because I don't know where you go. No. I don't know
That's
how
a
to make
close
it.
up.
Just push the
Like that's
button.
a little
Yeah, get
closer.
close. There you go.
Ooh,
Oh, I can see it. I really.
you see?
Oh yeah, and I can see it on my Instagram too. It looks
Yeah, that
good.
good definition. I'm like the
Look
consistency
at
is
that.
beautiful.
Yes, look at
Yeah.
that.
You
But
see?
if I mean, I can even.
All
To
the
me,
way
it's
through.
almost like I can feel the softness. Yes,
Yeah. All
that
the way through.
looks so good.
Mm-hmm. And
She
like I
said.
said, you know.
Chantel said, "You know I'm waiting. I know you're waiting, baby. I'm coming. I promise
Oh,
you. I
look
promise you,
at
I'm
you.
coming. I know you
Yeah.
waiting. I'm coming."
Mm-hmm. My little ringlets in the back.
That looks good, Tish. But that's and
Which
listen,
way we
and
going?
it's natural. It's pulling your own.
Yeah.
It's pulling your own curl pattern out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It feels great.
I'm about to send out. I'm going. I need to put that here. I'm coming. Lord Jesus, well, baby,
Mm-hmm.
we get ready to do this. Okay, well, Tish, we only got a few
Mm-hmm.
more minutes. I
Okay.
want to talk a little bit about. Let me back us up because we're real close, but I wanted them to see your curl. Let's back it up a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. So tonight, I want to talk about when people get their hair cut.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been asked this my whole entire life in the world of cosmetology. Um, what's the difference between cutting the hair wet and cutting the hair dry?
Mm.
So, me personally, in my natural state, I don't have a problem cutting it wet. And I'm gonna play this video if it and don't do this at home, ladies and gentlemen. I did this because I am a cosmetologist, but I did not have my Tish talked to me because I didn't have my right shears. I wanted to cut the ends off so bad
Some
that I
kitchen
went in and
shears.
I took the kitchen shears. So do not do this at home.
Do not.
But I wanted to get the ends off, and I could not find my shears. I have a black handle shears. I just couldn't find them. But when you cutting them ends off, see them dead ends. I want them ends to go away. But you see that? See how I'm stretching that hair out?
It's
Those
not
ends
showing
had to
up.
go. But my pattern, if you look on there,
It's not
I
showing
see
up.
it's
Where to
just it's.
go?
Can you see it at all? It's just
Mhm.
froze. It's right here.
Wait for
You
it to
don't see
pop
it?
up. Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's not being nice to
Huh.
us.
All right. Well, it's on my screen. I don't know if I guess maybe nobody else.
Hmm.
It's not. No, it's not. And none that's being
Oh
nice to
wow.
us. Okay. Let me see. I'm clicking on it again because I can see it. I don't know if they
Really?
can see it, but it's
Mm-mm.
like sitting there. But I wanted to show you guys how I was actually. It's just sitting there. You don't see anything, Tish?
Mm-mm.
Okay. See, it's all right. Let me move it off the screen. But I wanted you guys to see how I actually trimmed my ends off with the shears. But I have it on my private page. I don't think it's on my personal page.
Okay.
I mean, it's on my personal page. I don't think it's on my public page of how I went in and trimmed the ends. I'm gonna try it again and let's see if anything happens, Tish.
Okay.
Um, I don't see nothing now. I'm seeing what
Mm-mm.
you seeing, nothing.
Okay.
So it's not trying to be nice. It ain't gonna be nice to us.
Ain't
It's not.
naughty.
It's not ready. It's not ready for prime time. But Tish, you're in the salon. It's just acting crazy. But Tish, me
Mm-hmm.
personally,
Mm-hmm.
dry or wet?
So
Why do you?
because
What is your
you,
preference?
cutting is my specialty, let's just put that out there.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I
And that,
do them both. Okay. I
I do both.
actually,
Hmm. I
I
did both.
actually, yeah, I told clients that that is my specialty, cutting wet, wet and
Hmm.
curly. You
Hmm.
do
Wet
not
and
have to
curly.
come,
Hmm.
yeah, you do not have to blow your hair out to come to me for trim. A lot of times the people in their natural state, they think, oh, I got to go get it blow dried so I can get a clean cut. Well, see, that's my specialty, cutting clean lines with naturally curly hair. There is a technique to it, there's a strategy to it, and I have definitely perfected that. That is something I've been doing for over the last 25 years. So when it comes to cutting, um, mind you, I cut all types of texture. So, and I started doing that very early in my profession. Um, so I didn't want to have to run from any texture. Okay. So
Right.
I made a point to learn how to cut curly hair, whether it's
Hmm.
Hispanic, whether it's African American, whether it's Asian. I made it a point. So I would take like extra cutting courses and extra classes on cutting and precision cutting. So that's my area of expertise. So when it comes to wet or dry, I know it's it's what you prefer,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And a lot of clients, they're at the point they don't even want to see a blow dryer when they're in their natural state. They're like, oh, I want to blow dry, and if I can just come in and get it trim and curly, and then I have had clients who they can come to me for their curly cuts, and then they have their stylist that can't cut curly. They'll go back to those stylists,
Hmm.
and I'll get the report saying, "Whoever trimmed your hair, I blew dry your hair out, and it's clean and even." So that's a testimonial that they're like, "Oh wow, it is a clean cut." And it was cut curly. Curly wet, curly. I try to mist it if you come in with it dry,
Hmm.
just to make it a little bit more pliable while I'm working
Hmm.
through it.
Hmm.
But cutting natural tapered cuts with the tapered sides, I do that all day long. And because I'm also a barber, I barber, cut, and blend simultaneously.
Exactly.
So those are the things
Hmm.
that I just so happen to, like Maria said, it's just in my wheelhouse. That's what I love to do. I can cut all day long. I mean, I just so happen to do everything else, but I love cutting. I love barbering.
Hmm.
In addition to, creating the styles and coloring and all that kind of stuff. I would have to say cutting is the top of the line where what I enjoy the most because I love to see the transition. People say, "What do you like to do?" I like to see the transition. If cutting is a part of that,
Yes.
which usually it is, transitioning a person from one look to another, I would have to say cutting. So, cutting dry hair, I love to do layers. I love pixie cuts and things like that. But when it comes to cutting precision, I got you. Those clean lines, those parts that makes a
Clean
difference.
lines.
That makes a
When I
difference how you cut the hair. You can freestyle it. I've done that, with the razor and things of that nature, notch cutting, knuckle cutting, things like that. I love it. I love it all. It's just fun for me. So when it comes to cutting, it's just a matter of what you prefer. If you walk in and say, "Do you cut it? Can I get it blow dried today because I'm getting braids next week?" Absolutely. We hear that a lot. I just want to shampoo, blow dry, ends trim because they're getting some braids. They're going into the summer, and I'll just do that for them. Cutting dry, cutting wet. I love it all. I don't have a preference. It's what you prefer. So that's how I carry that. But I let them know you do not have to blow your hair dry in order to get a precision cut when you're sitting in my chair. Now, anybody else, if they're most stylists are pretty honest when it comes to what they prefer. So if they don't want to cut your hair curly, they'll tell you no, it has to be blow dry because that's their comfort zone. That's where they feel comfortable, and you can appreciate that. If they say no, come with it straight, they can see it better. Perfect. because that's what you want. You want the stylist to be comfortable with the skill set that they're giving you, so you won't be disappointed when you leave. So yeah, that's definitely my take on it.
I like both. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like you, Tish. I mean, that's why I was a barber. I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
seeing, like you say, the transformation,
Mm-hmm.
especially this time of the year when someone says, "Hey, springtime, I want a good cut
Mm-hmm.
or a nice looking do."
Yeah.
So I, I look at the fact that um, somebody who has a relaxer and their hair is
Mm-hmm.
already straight, I
Mm-hmm.
prefer cutting it when it's wet.
Okay.
When the hair is curly, I like cutting it as wet as well because I need to know your elasticity.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what kind of tension because
Mm-hmm.
if I pull it too tight, you know that little bang that I was telling you about when I was a
Mm-hmm.
little girl and I learned it,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know no difference. So I cut it up here thinking it was gonna bang, and Mama was tore up because when I got finished cutting, it was three little. I'll never forget it. It was
Wow.
little knots, right?
Oh
I
my
didn't know
goodness.
that you're supposed to pull it down and cut it. Then when I'm cutting it wet, we have to have a conversation about how much tension you want me to put because the more tension I put on it,
Mm-hmm.
and when it curls up, it's gonna go
Mm-hmm.
tight to your head. So you
Yes.
need to explain when you go to your stylist if you're going to get your hair cut when it's wet or damp, how many inches you want off.
Mm-hmm.
Because that right there will help alleviate you walking out
Mm-hmm.
with your hair sitting up. You're like, ooh, that's why you was like, oh, I wanted to cut, but I didn't want it to cut that much. How many
Right.
times you heard that, Tish?
Right. Right.
So you have to allow the stylist, especially if it's wet, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
allow tension. If they're gonna pull that hair out the proper way and cut it,
Mm-hmm.
that's tension. So if you say you
Mm-hmm.
want an inch, then the stylist knows she can't pull it out and cut it an inch.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to go
Mm-hmm.
at least above that. She
Right.
cannot take a full inch. She's got to go above
Mm-hmm.
that. Now, if you
Mm-hmm.
tell her that you just want, just trim the ends, that's different. We're talking about when you want to make a difference, whether you
Mm-hmm.
want to get it cut dry or wet. Like I said, if you're curly, if you're natural curly, and she put tension on her hair or he puts tension on her hair, it's gonna rise up. It's
Mm-hmm.
the shrink game, especially if you got great elasticity, if you got healthy
Mm-hmm.
hair. Now, right now, if you come over here and cut this, ain't gonna do nothing. Guess what it's gonna do? Cut this off, and the rest is still gonna be straight because
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my porosity is done, my
Mm-hmm.
curl bonds is done. I mean, I'm being as just honest and sincere as I can be. There's nothing there. But if you come over here and
Mm-hmm.
you see how that's bouncing back. If
Mm-hmm.
I pull this, that's going to shrivel up to there. Like, why did you cut it that short? Well, you said you wanted an inch. If you pull it with tension, it's going to be more than an inch.
Mm-hmm.
So you have
Mm-hmm.
to, that's the difference between cutting wet and cutting dry. When you
Curly
dry,
hair.
you can actually, right. When you cut dry and it's straight hair, you can see. You can see, like
Mm-hmm.
she said, you can see the layers, you can see the hair, you know exactly what it is. But baby, you sit in that chair and your hair is wet, and you said, yeah, take off about an inch. And you get them talking about, damn, go on. She cut. Oh, she cut too much off. No, she didn't. She cut off what you told her to cut off an inch. And nobody took in consideration that with
Right.
that
The
curly
spring.
hair,
That
it's going to
spring back.
spring back up. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's the difference between wet and dry
Mm-hmm.
because that it's an art. You got to know
It
the
is an
stylist.
art.
You need to
It's
know. I
definitely
mean,
an art.
I allow Tish to cut my hair because Tish knows what she's doing, but because she understands my language. If I
Mm-hmm.
say trim, I
Mm-hmm.
don't see all my hair on the floor. That's what I'm gonna
Right.
get. But I don't want to sit in your chair and I said take off, just trim my ends, and it's up here. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like you mistakenly went from here to there. That's not a trim. That's a haircut.
Yeah. A deep one.
So you need to also realize that too. Tell them you want to get your ends trimmed or do you want a
Mm-hmm.
haircut?
Right. Right.
Two different languages.
Two
Okay.
different languages. Yeah. Because when you ask that question, then you'll get, oh, I need more than just a trim. Because I have to say, a trim is just about an inch or less.
Yes.
When you
Yes.
start going into cutting, that's at least 2 inches or more. So are
More.
you looking
That's right.
for a cut or you're looking for a trim? And
Yes.
like I said, depending on who you're talking to, what individual is ready for the change, So like you said, summertime, springtime, a lot of people want more cuts. And for the most part, I know from my clientele, because we've walked through this healthy hair journey together, they'll now come and say, "Oh yeah, Tish, I need 2 inches." See that we built that,
Mm-hmm.
um,
And they
because
know what that looks like.
they know what that looks like
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Because if they want to switch it up a little bit, if it's on the shoulder, and they say, "You know what, I want to bring it up," well, that's got to be at least 2 inches, and they're
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with that, and they know they're going to get
And you need to
just
know
what
your
they
measurements,
asked
because this right here is not
for.
that's not an inch. I'm
You
looking
know,
at a good 4 or 5 inches right there.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's get an understanding what an inch look
hmm
like.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
looking
the
at
tip
an inch,
from the finger
you
to
about
the
right
hair.
here. Yep.
Yeah.
You
Now
see
look, now
the
look how
inch
she
is
lets
about right
go.
here.
Now look how much of hair that is
Mm-hmm. See how it's
straight
sprung
pulled
up? Look
out.
at that.
Right.
So when you
Mm-hmm.
get that hair cut and it's curly and it's wet, like Tish said, baby,
Mm-hmm.
you better know what you're talking about. Y'all need to know. Y'all need to have understanding before the shears even come out the holster.
Yes.
You
Yes.
need to have an understanding how much is going to be trimmed off your ends, or is it
Yes.
going to be a haircut? Because I'm telling you, through my whole lifetime, I went to this girl and that heifer, she cut all my hair off. No, she
She's
didn't.
still a heifer.
She
Oh,
no,
these years later, she's
I'd rather be a
see
heifer
the
than anything
impact of
else.
emotional cutting.
Yes, yes,
That was
yes.
20 years ago,
That,
right?
right, right. And some of them didn't say heifer either. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, and I understand, but
Mm-hmm.
that's why we're here to educate you,
Yeah.
because know what you're asking,
Yeah.
get an understanding. Now,
Yeah.
if she cut more off than after you asked, then that's a different conversation. But we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about knowing what you want when you
Initially
tell them
going
what you
in,
want.
know what your desired look is, and then hair and the client and the stylist, it's a relationship. And
Yes,
so a lot of times, when I first have a new client, I tell them I can't give you an answer right away on certain things because I'm learning your hair. It's a
exactly.
relationship.
And that's a
So
good stylist.
yeah,
That's a
because I'm
good
not just going to say,
stylist to
"Oh, it's
have
this,
that
this." I don't
conversation.
know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet. My analysis, my first assessment is my first assessment.
That's right. That's
I've
right.
had clients. I mean, to the naked touch, touch the hair. We'll do a consult, and it is dry, 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 dry. And I don't want to assess it right away because I'm like, is this real? Like, is this dryness really what I'm feeling? And then I'll take them to the bowl and let the water begin to rinse whatever it is off. And then I'll
Mm-hmm.
get a whole different texture.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say,
Mm-hmm.
"What did you have?" "Oh, I've been using this gel, blah, blah, blah." Well, the gel gave a false illusion that your hair
Mm-hmm.
was
Mm-hmm.
super dry and
Because the
brittle.
gel probably had a lot of alcohol in it,
A
so it
lot of
dried out
alcohol.
the hair. And as soon as you put that water on it, it perked up. Hydration,
Yes.
baby. Woo! You gave
Yeah.
me something. You gave me
Yes.
something. Yes.
And so I could have been like, "Oh, it's so dry, it needs," but it's not until I put that water on it
Mm-hmm.
and start to cleanse off. And I'm like, "Oh, you have beautiful hair."
Mm-hmm.
But just that quick,
Mm-hmm.
from the first touch to now wetting it and getting a whole different feel, now I can start to say, okay, whatever product that you're using, throw it away. It's drying
Drying your hair
you
out. Mm-hmm.
out. And we talked about, if the hair is too dry, it's brittle, it's gonna what?
Yep.
It's gonna snap off.
That's
So
gonna
the
snap
more
off.
the more you keep using
Mm-hmm.
these dry alcohol
Mm-hmm.
based products, if
Yes.
if the alcohol is in the first three ingredients, it's going to dry you out. Trust
Mm-hmm.
and believe, because
Mm-hmm.
that alcohol, that's what it does.
Yep.
Okay, it dries quickly. So the hair is like, listen, I can't keep taking all of this dryness because it's going to suck all your moisture out and snap off. So be
Yes.
mindful of the products that you're using. And when you're shampooing, I have to, like, okay, do I need to add conditioner to this? Because it's about to take me to a whole nother
Mm-hmm.
experience. But once you remove it, now I'm getting real texture. So it's important to once to say,
Yes.
to analyze the hair properly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just jump in and say, "Oh, it's
Mm-hmm.
this, 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 this," because I don't know yet. because they want me to analyze incidents. So what you think about my hair? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, we just met.
And then, and another thing too, Tish, and another thing too, when you get your proper trim, once you guys have decided what the trim gonna be, as Tish says, and your hair will applaud you.
Yes. Oh,
It
absolutely.
will
I've
applaud you.
seen it.
And when you put, if the style is going to be sharp and precise, your ends, like I said, the hair is going to pop back, going to snap
Yes.
back. Look at that. It's going to
Yes.
snap. Look from
Yes.
here.
Snap.
It's going to snap up. Look at that. What? Did you see that, Tish? She said, wait a minute. What?
Do it
Let me
again.
do
Do it again. Do it again.
it. We down here. We down here. We
Down
down.
there. Down there.
What? It was. It's going to, the elasticity will return. But I can't do that in the front because
It's gonna be
oh
like.
baby, the front is just gone. Like if you blow dry me one more, if at this point I just feel like if I blow dry one more again, it's just gonna fall right out my head. So we just gonna let this we're gonna let it have its moment. It's okay.
We're gonna take you. We're gonna take you
Look,
round. We're
look,
gonna lift you
look,
up
it
like
won't
this.
even snap. It won't even do
Right.
nothing. Look,
Look. Do it
look,
again.
look, dead, just dead. But I did it. I can't blame nobody. I can't blame my soul. I did it. So that's why we come on here every Monday night to keep it real. I
Yes.
mean, this is real as you could possibly, as they say, pull
Real
back
as
the
you.
sheets. We are telling the facts, and I'm going through it. That's why
Yeah.
when I present my product, when I do a presentation of my product, I don't promise nobody that's got alopecia, diagnosed alopecia,
Mm-hmm.
diagnosed. Work with me now. You've been diagnosed with alopecia, not what you think, not what you
Mm-hmm.
heard or you saw somebody else in the family
Yeah.
diagnosed. When I talk to you and you say, do you think this is going to get my hair to grow? I'm not in the thinking business. I'm in the real business. If you
Mm-hmm.
was diagnosed with alopecia and they say that's what it is, baby, it's nothing I can provide for you that's
Mm-hmm.
going to grow the hair back. Now, if you got a little fuzz and I see it could be a little help, then I'm down with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work with you. So me and Tish, that's what we do. We keep it real.
Keep it real.
We're gonna keep it real. And that's what I'm doing. I'm telling you, I'm going through the pains with you. I am. You see, I'm over here struggling. I know somebody said, well, just cut it off and start over. Yeah, I can do that. But I'm just saying, I don't want no bangs. I'm not gonna cut the rest off. If I cut this off, I gotta cut it all off because I don't want bangs. I don't want bangs.
We're gonna give her a nice, long, sexy bang. Because that's a real thing.
See,
You know.
see,
So you
see.
got bang and then you got bang.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna give you bang.
Okay. She said, I'm gonna get a bang.
Yeah.
Oh shoot now.
So you can work with that. You see, you felt the sexy come back. You see,
Okay, feel this.
bang.
Okay. I'm coming over to get my embryo trim.
Right. With a subtle bang.
Bang.
Yes.
Oh, I love
Okay.
it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope and pray you got something from our podcast tonight because Tish, can you believe it? It's
We
about that
here.
time.
It's about that
Oh my
time.
goodness.
We are here.
We be having fun, girl. We just be doing the daggone thing. I love it. So you guys got to come back and join us
Yes.
next Monday night. You better go to Ria's O'Shea and get that 17 ounces.
That part.
That's on sale because it's going off at midnight. But I'm gonna tell you, you will not be disappointed. Isn't that right, Letitia? You will
That's right.
not be
No,
disappointed,
not at all.
and it will last you a long time. And to
Yes.
keep your hair nice and
Yes.
healthy, them
Yes.
feet, your skin, it's all over.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
can you share it with your family, Tish?
Oh no. It's like the CDs in the 80s. You got to get your own.
All right, everybody. We love you. We love you. Thank you. Good night. Take care of that hair. Get your sale. Get your stuff tonight. I'm telling you. Good night, everybody. See
Good
you
night.
next Monday.
Woo.
Wow.